So, hello world. It's me, Denny Daniel, and I'm here with.
Max.
And Max is actually one of us. He is one of the staff of the Museum of Interesting Things, or at least former staff, kind of, sort of. He's still staff technically, but he started off as a ride share down south. A random human who just, off of, I don't know, some crazy rideshare website or something, and I needed to get an antique, and Max was stuck with me for 4 hours in a car in order to get an antique because he was crazy and was commuting to his school every day, many, many hours. So we were both subsidizing our existences this way. The only thing was when he got in the car, he goes, "Oh, you do the Museum of Interesting Things. I've been wanting to see that." Ironically, he knew what I was already, and it turns out that he was like some nuclear physicist guy and knew everything about anything. So, and in fact, he knows everything about everything. So if you have any questions about anything from history to science to math to logic, Max is probably the smartest human I know on almost everything known to mankind.
Not sports or music.
Not sports or music. It's sports and music. You can tell. Yeah, if he gets on Jeopardy and there's a sports or music category, he needs to avoid that like the plague. But he knows everything about the plague.
Not wrong about that.
Yeah, clearly. So when you see our Doomsday show, then please thank Max. I really owe him almost the entire Doomsday. So many pieces of items that he told me about, taught me about, or actually donated. So a huge hand for that. So he's in town for a bit, for like practically 48 hours, and we're going to open up. He's doing a box opening. I've got 3 items here that Max is going to open. Max and I are both born and raised New Yorkers, so we remember 42nd Street Shell games.
True, but I'm a Kansas boy now.
Yeah, not for long.
Not for long. But...
Yeah. So they'd come in with 3 shells, and they put a quarter under one, mix them up like that, and then you have to guess what's under the shell, and you win something. The only difference here, Max, is that I don't have 3 shells. There isn't a quarter under any of these, and you win nothing, which ethically is like a New York shell game, isn't it?
It is.
Ironically. But there is one similarity. I am going to, if I can do this, because they're so darn heavy, mix them up like this. Thank God Max is strong. So here's me mixing up the packages. Max, are you confused?
Just as much as usual.
Okay, which is not at all. Which means we could be doing this years before Max gets confused. So we won't do that. We'll do a little more. There we go. Okay. So Max, I don't want to crush your foot. So which do you want to open?
Let's do the center.
The center. Excellent. And first your scalpel. There's your scalpel. I should give you like a Civil War scalpel.
Do you have any safety training for me before I use this?
That was just before we did your safety training.
Okay, so I am certified now?
Yeah, now you're certified.
Okay.
You're certifiable.
Okay, great. Let's see what it
Whatever you do, don't cut me, don't cut you, and don't cut Tristan. Max helped me actually find Tristan the cat when we had to rescue him.
I was actually doing this for a job for a bit. I was stuffing boxes and breaking them down. So,
really?
Yeah. So this is just like old
You
times. So the only difference is
overqualified.
I'm not getting paid for it.
They should have been paying you at least $50 an hour, considering your knowledge. Although opening boxes, how much knowledge?
It trained me for this.
Finally, all that training comes to good. This is really cool.
Wow.
And look, the original packaging. I did not know that. This is amazing. Let me get the box out of your way. And this crazy bubble wrap. So Max today was looking at a very important item I wanted him to see, which is this. I got a record. Max is very into the whole radium thing and nuclear energy and all that. And I got a record called Radium Dance, and I was dying to show him this because I thought Max, he doesn't know anything about music, but this would be the only song that Max would have on his iPod.
Correct.
So Radium Dance, he got a kick out of it, but he was dying to actually hear this record, and I told him I didn't have a working record player. And then what does he open? A working record player. And Max, you already know about the irony and the uncanniness.
Yes, I do.
With the coincidences with the museum. So funny enough, you asked for a record player. What do you open out of the 3 packages?
Player.
He opens a record player. This is, of course, a Fisher-Price record player. Clearly the one that Max would have bought as a kid.
Works every time.
That is so funny. I can't believe you opened the record
I
player.
know.
That is great. So I actually know the inventor of this machine.
Wow.
Yeah, his wife is a very dear friend of mine. She came to a couple of speakeasies. We're actually going to do some events together.
Wow.
So he worked at Fisher Price, and he's worked everywhere.
Wow.
So I know the actual inventor of this machine's wife. He's passed away, unfortunately. Okay. But she's a very, very dear friend. So Bonnie, this I bought for you, so that we can honor your husband in the museum forever, and hopefully she'll get me some pictures of him, because obviously she has pictures of her husband.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna definitely. So that has two reasons why this is great.
Oh, yeah.
But that is just such a funny. I can't believe that of the ones you opened up the record player. That is So we are going to play this record today. In fact, should we actually play it?
Yeah, we should. We talked about recording it too. So I mean, that's
so this is our chance.
trifecta.
You wanted to hear it? You're gonna. Let's hope this record player works. The guy said it worked. So now we're gonna find out if he lied. Because I actually had gotten one of these and it didn't work. And I was very unhappy about that. So this would be, where are my glasses? Okay, I can use this. 33? What is it? I don't know if that's 33 or 78. It's not 45. Well, it spins. Wait, you should put this on your lap.
Yeah. Let's get that there.
So, okay, now people can kind of see it. The moment of truth. Okay, so it is 78. I think it needs to be 166, not 78. It still sounds slow. So how does that radium dance? Oh, that's 45. This isn't the 78 player. So it is slow.
Well, we hear something.
So guys, this would have to be at almost double the speed.
We're hearing it though.
Yeah, at least we're kind of hearing it.
Are you glowing yet?
Yeah, you should have a radium dance.
Oh yeah.
Wait, we have radium here somewhere. Wait, let's get out something that's got radium in it. Here we go. There it is, the radium golf ball.
Well, no. Where's the paint?
The paint is buried in there.
Get that.
Here,
Do the
paint. Okay, so this is the original paint they used to paint the Radium Girls watches. Wait, we don't see you. I actually have the original paint. If you know the Radium Girls, look it up if you don't. They were the girls that painted the watch handles glow in the dark.
Should we do the boogie now?
Yeah, you need two. So this is the Radium Dance. You should be the first person to dance to the Radium Dance.
This is actually the first time I've ever danced, and it might be the last time.
Yeah, really, and probably for good reason. I don't think he'll be with Dancing with the Stars anytime soon. He may win.
Stick to my day job.
Right, yeah. We should get all the nuclear physicists to do Dancing with the Stars. That is funny. That is cool. So, good job. Alright, we're going to pull him off. And then someday I'll get a 78 player and actually play that on 78 for you. I guess over the telephone when you get it.
Yeah.
All right. I hope all of you were dancing to that. Bye, world.